very high basketball IQ, game savvy, good passer.
Okay. Hey everybody, we are with Audrey Hull, the head coach, Wasatch High School girls 10-2 team. And congratulations on a big win tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Before we talk about the game, let's quickly talk about the season so far. Just a little bit of quick recap on things and how you feel things are going.
I feel things are going really well. The girls, they're playing awesome. We have actually a really young team,
Yeah.
but they're really gelling well together. I really love coaching them because they have a high basketball IQ. We throw a lot of things at them and they receive things well. We were joking like how much we changed defenses during the game, and they got a little confused sometimes today, but they're that savvy that we can do those types of things with this team.
You mentioned, young players. You have a couple of newcomers.
Yes.
Talk about them just a little bit with us.
So I guess you're talking about Peyton Banky.
Sure.
Our move-in from Michigan. She's been a great addition to the team. She's a pure shooter, very high basketball IQ, game savvy, good passer, and she's just a great fun kid. I've enjoyed getting to know her, and I give a shout out to her little brother. I enjoy teasing him, and he's a great kid too. So we're happy to have him.
The other one I'm mentioning is Mihaela Speridan.
Yes.
Obviously she's young, but boy, she to me seems like one that you were talking about has a real knack for the game.
Yeah. As a freshman, kind of like Feely as a freshman, usually freshmen don't have the physicality, the strength to come in and make a varsity presence, but she's a strong freshman and has really good hands, a good shot. Her mom played here at Wasatch and won a state championship and was state MVP.
Good.
So she's a very, very good at posting up and very ahead of her time for a freshman. So we're excited to see her and see how she grows through the future.
The game tonight, big win against Springville. You had a tough loss the other night against a really good at Timpview game, and you had to come in tonight to get a big win. What good things happened that you saw?
Well, I'm really proud of the team for bouncing back. Like we talked about, let's not turn one loss into two. Let's bounce back from Timpview, and we had the odds against us coming off a break, going away, had kids sick, coming off of the break and different things. But they bounced back and came together and played well tonight. And we just have to take each game at a time, one game at a time, and take care of our business.
Come up next, you got a couple of, the Region 7, crazy. It's just tough. And what's important for the next game?
So we're actually not playing a region game next. We're playing Corner
right.
Canyon,
Right.
which is a tough non-region game. And I've been so busy focusing on these two games, I haven't even looked at Corner. I just know they're a very tough team. I'm going to look at film this weekend. We'll also play Cedar Valley, who is doing well this year. And so we've got two tough games in front of us,
Yep.
but I go into every game confident with these girls.
Good.
They're battlers, and I'm confident when I go in with them because I know they'll never give up.
Audrey Hull, the head coach of Wasatch High School, 10-2, and rolling right now. Thanks for taking a minute with us.
Thank you.
And hello, everybody. We'll welcome you again. This is Wasatch High School girls basketball on Sting TV. I'm Brent Martindale, here for Corey Lang, producer of Sting TV, and Ken Purdy making a grand entrance right on time here at the game.
Call me anything
With
but
style.
late for dinner and Wasatch girls basketball.
So the game tonight, a non-region but very exciting game. Wasatch hosting the 6A Corner Canyon Chargers. And guys, let's whether we have seconds here, we're about to start, but what can you say about the Corner Canyon Chargers that we know of?
I think anytime you line up against Corner Canyon, top to bottom programs are top notch. They're going to be well coached. Classy girls. Should be a good tilt.
They are ranked in the top 10 in 6A, and immediately they win the jump, but Wasatch comes up with the steal. That's Danny Garner getting the start
She's getting
tonight.
the start, yeah. I just noticed that too.
And I believe that's starting for, who would that be? I do not see. Oh, no, there she is. I see all the players, so a little surprising.
That's a
but
nitpicky call right off the start.
Yeah.
You know, a great clear out. I think it's a great read, pulling everybody up 5 up and clearing that lane. She sees it and takes it, and ref's going to call it tight.
Pretty veteran crew officiating tonight, so
So Wasatch looks like full pressure to start with right off, but Corner Canyon breaks it. So
And that doesn't surprise me one bit, either way, that they weren't prepared for it or that Wasatch does start the game with a full court press like that.
very nice move. Very nice move by Corner Canyon to the bucket, but it doesn't fall.
So Corner Canyon with a couple of big
great.
time score. Beautiful play. That's a bell
That's
well
their
run.
bread and butter.
It's Ashley
There you go.
cleaning up for Danny, which is totally fine, right, guys?
Absolutely. A little too far under the basket, and that is a little bit of a Garner trait. A little hard off the backboard at the first of the game.
The pressure immediately caused, wow, a little
There's a
Euro
step
step
through.
for Ashley.
Yep.
And no good, but down with the rebound. Let's talk a little about Corner Canyon. Their top scorer, 24 points a game.
That's impressive.
Alina Mortensen. She's a senior.
At any level.
That's scoring every minute.
That is a lot of putting it up and bringing it down. So
It's fun to watch those kind of athletes play, and I'm happy to have them here tonight.
Mortensen, one of the top scorers in the state right now. And Corner Canyon, 8-4 is their overall record. And that's Ashley Garner
Wasatch.
down low.
And I went right back to the exact same play. A little back pick from the guard up to the big, rolling off, entry feed from the corner. It worked great the first time. Why not go back to it, right?
Right. And you know, we always say that too, is why aren't they feeding the post? Why aren't you feeding your best player? So get your players. And that foul will go to Mortensen, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ken.
They can ill afford to have that
Yep.
get her into early foul trouble. I'm sure that's not in the game plan.
Mortensen not listed on the roster in terms of height or anything, but it is looking like she's a good 6'2", at
Yeah.
least 6'3", maybe.
Cleared
And,
the boards pretty well. She's athletic.
Maya Ray is the other scorer, 16 points a game, another senior.
Where their guards are attacking hard against that pressure.
I was going to say that should go against Feely.
That'll
Turned right into her, and she just grabbed the ball.
Fili Liava'a, the sophomore. That's her first personal foul. Oh, actually, it looks like they gave it to, well, it's not on the board, so down low. Oh, there's a beautiful feed.
Very
That is
I
a
think they
big
gave that
time
to Kate
score.
Miller, number 10.
That's Maya Ray. That's her first bucket of the night, the first bucket for Corner Canyon.
Just going to comment, she's got some good handles, brought the ball down.
So, as we mentioned, Danny Garner into the game.
Great
Danny
hustle
comes
back.
down back. Yeah, big stop there.
Altering both those shots.
That time, that foul's going to be charged, I believe.
Not a bad foul there on her. Make her
That's
earn
going to
it.
be Peyton Benke, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's a really tough position to be in as a guard coming back. The big's got it in a transition. You stop the first two shots. they're either going to get the third bucket or a foul.
Wasatch is a little bit into, they're kind of standing. We're picking up our dribble on the top of the key. Nobody's open. And Corner Canyon's playing the passing lanes and knifed one, putting them on the free throw line right now.
They did not give the foul to Banky, who I thought, but they gave it to Danny Garner.
Wow.
Mortensen sinks both, and Corner Canyon takes the 4-3 lead. We mentioned Corner Canyon 8-4. They went to a Christmas tournament in California, Orange, California, and went 2-1 against some California teams. There's a shot by Garner, a little off market, and here comes Corner Canyon quickly down.
So their guards are pressing hard, get that ball up the court and break. Don't let any kind of pressure set up.
Yeah.
Mortensen took that three-pointer pretty easily, guys. Looks like she has an inside-outside game. Three-pointer up, and that's good.
Look, great shot.
That's a sophomore, Lexi Leroy. I was watching her earlier. She got a basket waved off that she made a very nice move to, so she's a player.
You can tell just the confidence of catch shoot, no hesitation,
Yeah.
set. Knew exactly what she wanted, and she was in the spot she wanted to be.
As good a shot as that was, Leroy only averaging about 4 points a game, so
Banky just got her pocket picked.
Mortensen bringing the ball down herself.
Don't leave her
Wide
that much
wide
room.
open
Yeah.
and open it. Why not?
I never understand. The ball is what scores.
Yeah.
I never understand how we can, and it's not just we at this
Right.
level. It's you see it all the way up through. I was watching some college games the other night. They get a steal at one end. It's coast to coast, right to the rim. The ball is nobody steps in front. And looks like a little miscommunication. She pulled up early. They pulled off on the passing wings, but still,
Right.
never leave the ball.
Right. And Danny Garner, younger player, trying to play the post, play the ball.
There's that shot from the wing there by Lexi.
Very nice.
So, guys, that's a 9-0 run for the Chargers,
Yeah.
I believe. I think Wasatch was up 3-0 and then 3-2, but 9-0 run. Audrey Hull calling the timeout, probably to tell them what you were saying, right?
Yeah,
They're just playing a little sloppy.
Right. Yeah, a little too 100 miles an hour. My coach used to say, slow down, Ken, to about 80. And we're just doing things that are creating turnovers, and you see Coach Hull made some changes. Mahala.
Yeah, Mahala's back in the
She
game.
checks
I
in the
love
game.
that pull.
There's Banky.
Peyton
They're going to switch on that.
Yep.
You're either going to pull if she's going to give you space or watch for that big to dive off of it if they're going to switch every time.
Oh.
A no call there.
Yeah, that was not a good. You're not going to get a call from him on the top.
Wide open three-pointer for the Chargers off the mark. But all right now, guys, Chargers are winning the rebound battle for sure.
And that's usually our category. That's a nice
Beautiful
Euro
drive.
step.
That's Maya Ray. Maya Ray already with 4 points here.
They've got Wasatch on their heels defensively. They're just chasing the ball. It's like a puppy just chasing after it every time. Instead of
Peyton.
anticipating these passes and getting in those, they're reacting to everything. So they're a step behind.
Maya Ray, 15 points a game, so no slouch right there. And there's a reason why they're ranked. 24 points.
Yeah.
15 points. They score a lot of. They score at will, and you can see why. A little bit of
Feely Leva back into the game. Peyton Banky got fouled on that charge, was not shooting.
and I think that was a makeup call for Ashley's no call.
Pass down low to Ashley Garner, kicks it back out.
Again, it's like a hot potato. That's
Feely.
a very nice shot.
Feely taking the jumper, no good, but big hustle rebound by Mackenzie Richens. Feely's going to take the three just off the mark. And here come the Chargers. Chargers get the ball down quickly, and that ball's going to be dribbled.
Yeah, I thought we were right off the leg.
Never apologize for yelling. Do not apologize, ma'am.
That was number
great.
15.
You never
Sorrell.
have to apologize for yelling.
Nielsen.
We love fans like that.
Ken's talking to the fans over here.
Yeah. She apologized after she yelled. We don't want that. We want you loud. Very
Philly's
nice.
going to drive. That ball is
No call.
blocked, but
No
she
call at all.
passes it out to
And look at
Ashley
it.
Carter.
And you know what? We'll take it on 30.
Garner got
We'll
the pass
take that.
wet up and was fouled, so she Will. Yeah, that I kind of agree with what the coach is arguing there. But because if she jumps from out of bounds and touches it, that's out of bounds, right?
Yeah. Right.
So
It's where she was last established.
was it that way? I guess we'd have to see the. I wondered
if we have
she
a replay
jumped
that we could
from
watch.
there. Yeah.
On that tip. But
What the referees are probably telling him is, Coach, be really honest, we didn't see where she jumped from.
Yeah.
So.
right.
But
So you
know,
go with what you know and what you saw, and me seeing it here
Yeah, it's hard to see if they could get that replay right before.
a little bit before that, where she takes off from when she jumps. Was she standing in bounds when she jumped, or was
Yeah.
she standing out of bounds? And
well,
either way, they didn't call it, so it doesn't go.
and the way that ended up, that put their 24 points a game on the bench. So
That's the biggest part of it.
yeah, and we talk about that. You know, you get in foul trouble early, it's going to be. Chargers got a lot of talent, but it's going to be
Great
hard to win.
back cut.
Like, man,
Wow, they've had several beautiful pass plays.
Execution
Yep.
on point.
That is Maya Ray once
Yeah.
again, now with 6 points.
yeah, I don't know that we have anybody keep up with her except for Feely.
Peyton Banky with the 3.
Wow.
Good.
Feet squared up, coach.
Right on time.
Man, she's not. You know, she's better off the dribble, and coach knows what I'm talking about. A lot of players like that power dribble. It's tough to catch and fire, like he alluded to before. The Corner Canyon young lady squared up, but it's tough to. It's obviously Banky's wheelhouse to take that power dribble and square up.
Foul charge to Mackenzie Richens of the Wasps. That'll be her first.
Just trying to fight through that screen. A little too aggressive, pushing through it. You want to get your hips through, fight your way through, but you can't.
Yeah.
Can't just bowl over.
Mahela Spiriton came in for Danny, and she's been in for the 3 or 4 minutes here in this first quarter. And you got to say, that's a big front line. Something just happened there that they're calling against the Chargers.
You know, Brent, and on that
Boy,
note, I don't know
They're not calling a foul, so I don't know what it is.
They don't need their front line that big right now with the girls they have in. They may need some speed, but Coach Hull will figure that. I will point out this is the first game in the last couple games Coach Hull has actually got up.
I know. I noticed that just a second ago.
Yeah.
Both coaches standing.
Yeah.
Coach Morris from Corner Canyon's been very active all the time.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you see Coach Hull animated and up and off the floor. She was.
Well,
So,
and they're giving her cause to do that. Danny is just going 100 miles an hour. I mean, not only what she's been shooting from the field, but
Yeah.
she's at the line.
I think they're explaining that inbound of what happened, why.
Yeah.
There was no explanation.
No
I
explanation.
hate that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah. They need.
Call it as it is, but tell us so that we don't get into arguments. You know, as a coach, I'll take your call, but let me know why you're seeing it way. And the only thing I can think, because I didn't see, I don't know if we have a replay or not, if we can go back to that inbound play that they called,
Yeah.
is if a player ran out of bounds and tried to come back in and caught it. It's the same thing. You got to establish yourself in. Who touches it first? That's the only thing. I didn't see any contact.
Right before, the replay.
But if somebody went-
right before, we could see what happened. But
If somebody stepped out
well, this is where Wasatch
to
needs
get
make a
around
run.
the screen or something, I don't-
We've chipped away at that lead, down by 3, and so with their big gun on the bench,
yeah, it's kind of a good
this
time.
this is
Right.
where we need to make a little bit of run and get a little separation.
now the ref is explaining to Coach Hull. Whereas if they would have just explained the call, called it,
Right when it happened.
both coaches would have been happy and played on, and now instead we get a
Head coach for Corner
break.
Canyon is Craig Morris, and once it started, the explanation, he gave him a good long explanation. It seemed like there.
and both seat coaches seem content with it, or maybe they just realize he's not going to change it. But now you know.
Corey, I think they're in that matchup zone again. It worked so well.
Yeah,
Why
look,
not?
look, and a lot better than what they were in earlier,
Yeah,
where they were chasing and they were giving too much space everywhere,
right.
and just their closeouts were slow, getting
Well-
beat on it. This was a much better matchup zone.
And
Man,
so-
just that dribble off the foot killed.
Yeah, Peyton Banky got the steal, but then Addison Yeomans tipped it out of her hands and it went off of Banky's foot. So it'll stay with the Chargers and a new shot clock.
Nice job. Good job. Help.
The Chargers, you might notice, and you may not be able to see yet from your.
Oh.
That's a block shot.
Big block by
Mahela
Mahala.
Spirited.
Boy, that's a
Mahela. Sorry.
She's a
we did that last time.
She's a very good player, and Wasatch did a great job. Great in.
Down low to Ashley Garner. She's going to get
in there,
fouled.
Ash.
The shot does not fall.
Hey, now I'm seeing her slow down now. I don't know if you guys recognize that. She took a little bit more time. She was a little frustrated when she didn't hit that.
And I like when Mortenson's out of the game that we're going into that post.
Yeah.
Looking to feed that.
Yeah.
And
It's funny. So Maya Ray is talking to the referee a little bit, saying, "Hey, I'm getting pushed. I'm getting shoved." No, they're just doing a great job cutting you off, and Banky is knifing it from behind.
Garner hit the first free throw. Garner with 5 points, and now make that 6. Peyton Banky also with 6, and that's the scoring for Wasatch here in the first quarter. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Boy,
And
really?
a near steal that time.
That zone is active right now, guys.
I kind of like how
Well,
the
they have-
Chargers are driving and
they bring
trying to find
Feely up,
something.
square up so far. Like, yeah, I'm keeping you on this side of the court no matter what.
Yeah.
It limits, it shrinks the court. And it was not going left.
And they're extending a little bit. They're not allowing the 3 ball.
The Chargers, that's a
Yeah,
little travel there.
little
Yeah,
hot.
there you go.
But again,
Mahela, great job closing out on a guard
and staying down.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
closeout.
Hand up, which precipitated that travel. She's like, "Whoa, didn't expect that."
It kind of looks like Chargers are in a man
Oh.
now. Boy, that was open, but the defender, Yeoman's got a hand on the ball that Feely was trying to pass. Feely tries to knock that out. She does knock it out of bounds.
That's the frustration of the turnover. Now she
Yeah.
wants to get it back. That's that kind of competitiveness that
careful.
you have. And that's where she kind of ran in trouble a little bit last year, and where she'll try too hard to get a
Yes.
foul. But I don't mind the competitiveness or the effort.
No, not at all. Just don't want to wear her out
Sorrel
if
Nielsen.
that's possible.
Sorrel Nielsen is now the big for
Wow.
the Chargers.
This young lady's got some
Ray,
handles.
yeah. Shot clock down to 3.
Just
They've got to
placed
put it up,
smart,
and there's
yeah.
a steal. 14 seconds, and the ball is put away. They didn't have to do that shot, I think.
No, I think she was confused
I
with the
think
shot
she
clock
was
horn going
confused.
off.
Yeah, 7 seconds. Wasatch now down to 7. The shot is blocked. That is Maya Ray. She's coming down. She'll have time. The shot looked like they were going to allow if it fell, but it did not. So, first quarter score, Wasatch 12,
We got us a ball game here.
Corner Canyon 13. So, guys, let's talk just a little bit as we maybe see some replays and recognize our sponsor, Quench It, on the screen there. But let's talk a little bit about this. So, what do you got to say? A victory for who in that round? Just because Corner Canyon's winning? Or is Wasatch happy to be this close? What do you guys think?
I'm gonna say it's right now it's a draw. We've done some good things. They've done some good things. We've adjusted. The zones got pumped up a little bit. Coach Hull's she's a little more animated right now. She wants to get rid of the turnovers, but
I'm with you. I'd probably rank that round as a draw as well. They both had their moments. Corner Canyon jumped out. They look really comfortable against the pressure from the full court press that Wasatch likes to try to do. Couldn't really get it set it up very often in that first quarter.
they handle the ball extremely well. Corner Canyon does.
But then Wasatch made the adjustments, as you mentioned. After that timeout, great timed timeout. Made their adjustments they did and kind of settled in. At this point, it's just a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in both ways, just like you said, Corey, that even that ball that went past the timer that they turned over at the end, great sharp passing around. We just defensively were in just a great position every time, and they had their back to the basket. Didn't have room to take a dribble to clear anything.
So as we begin the second quarter, 12-13 is the score. Corner Canyon with an advantage of 1. Guys, we were talking a little bit about what these teams have been. There's a beautiful
There's that
another
high-low.
pass.
I love it when you get a high-low.
With the pass to Garner.
Great assist.
Wasatch coming off a big region victory over Springville just on Friday night. And a win that they desperately needed after the loss to Timpview. We were talking earlier, pass down low is stolen.
Nice.
A little risky reach there, but works for
There we go.
Fili Liava'a. Brings the ball down. Wasatch up 14-13.
Double high screen with the roll. I like it 'cause
Another
they-
pass down low to
Oh, he's
Garner. She has that ball blocked by Ray. 3-point attempt, no good, but it looks
Nice
like
hustle.
hustle rebound. Fili's going to drive, take the little 10-footer just off the back iron. Once
Oh,
again,
yeah. Yeah. Just grabbed her arm.
if
I
that-
would. I love the call, the original call. They're switching on every screen.
Yeah.
So bring a double high or clear out and then one and just
Good
pick
point.
and roll off of it, right?
Good
dive
point.
dive off. If they're going to switch, make them pay. Yeah, a little.
Yeah,
ball
extra
thrown
step.
in to
Good idea.
Sparidan and took an extra step there, but
Let's see if they bring. No, they're going to
Hey.
come back. I was going to see if Coach Hull decides any full court pressure.
and they're not. So
Boy, I'm impressed with 21 for Corner Canyon, Mia Ray. She
is.
had that block down there as well.
yeah, she's a great athlete. Again, it doesn't show her size. I'm guessing 5'9"-ish,
Huh.
maybe 5'10".
Yeah, that's pushing it.
3-point attempt
Wow.
down the pipe. Addison Yeomans for the Chargers. That puts the lead back to Corner Canyon, 15-14. 6:22 left here in the first half.
Again, we're killing her dribble.
Yeah, that's Kate Miller. She was immediately hounded, and boy, there's a cherry-pick easy bucket, and you just don't see that very often against Wasatch. So Coach Hull standing up again, as you mentioned earlier, guys, means she's not super happy, right?
Guys, got to quit killing
Pick it
our
up.
dribble.
Yeah.
A lot of hand fighting going on.
Pass down low to
Great pass.
Sparidan.
Got a girl.
And that
got a
goes
girl.
in. Mahela Sparidan with the 2.
That wasn't easy. Michaela
No,
kept
they
her
made
feet.
it very difficult. But
Well-
a good finish.
And what I thought I saw is Alina Mortensen in there on her, but she didn't want to get another foul. So
Good point.
although it doesn't show Mortensen up on the board, did she have 2 fouls? Is that why she had to come out?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yes, she did.
And that's where you go right back at.
Yeah, oh,
Adam.
absolutely.
You're drawing up every play to attack that. And they're
Ball's
either going to
kicked
pull
out,
off and play
3-point
safe.
attempt just off the front iron. There's 2 Wasatch girls, and boy, you hate to see that, but great hustle. 2 players on the rebound, and it just happens to go out of bounds. Denny Garner back into the game. Fili's going to come out, and Sparidan will come out. Danny Garner back into the game. If I already mentioned that, I apologize. Corner Canyon guys had that run at the Christmas tournament, but I was telling Corey before the game, they actually are coming off a difficult loss at Ridgeline last week. Lost by almost 40.
Wow.
Ridgeline
really.
right now, number 1 in the state overall, all divisions. Shot just off the mark.
Again.
No, that's Banky's going to get that rebound in the middle of Chargers. And so she gets fouled. They're going to give that foul. Yeah, that's going to be 3 fouls on Yeomans. Yeomans is going to have to come out.
I thought they might have
For
been
the
calling it on
Chargers.
Nielsen, but
Yeah. Wasatch down 16-17. Banky's going to spin move in the
Nice move.
in the key. Wow, guys.
We have got us a barn burner today.
Banky now 8 points. Passing,
Good
great
back cut.
passing by the Chargers. That is Lexi Leroy with the bucket, but some great passes to get it to
Yeah,
her.
those back doors are killing us.
when you come with heavy pressure and try to trap ball a lot of times, that weak
Wow.
side,
Yeah.
She had to
Sorry,
go that
Coach.
far.
she's playing lights out tonight. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Wow.
She's the last few
Unconscious.
game.
Is that a call from the coach? Hey, you got the green light? Boy, Ray
Sometimes.
coming down and doing the same thing, but then Mortensen with the rebound, the offensive rebound. Guys, that just looks to me right now, off balance, offensive boards. I mean, Ashley Garner's gotten a couple. But boy, offensive boards on this end for the Chargers.
The back doors are hurting us a little bit over there, but yeah, let's go back to a question about does she have the green light? I don't know that I don't see Coach Hull putting the brakes on a lot of stuff. Even Feely, who was a little bit out of control in that first quarter, she didn't rein her in. She gets a little frustrated, but I think that's a great thing about her. She lets them play.
You don't see too many times Wasatch guards doing she brought the ball down and just went right in. No pass, which is fine. It's score work, but sometimes it seems like the defense is expecting a pass, right?
I think our post play's been so strong lately.
It commands so much attention.
Yeah, that has not been necessary. But you saw Feely do it last year quite a bit. She'd go to the hole, and Becky certainly has the inside-outside game going.
So it just the information that I'm just getting right now is Danny Garner got the start in place of Bailey Sweat. She is not dressed tonight.
Okay, that makes sense.
Making that discovery. Actually, she is dressed. She's on the bench.
There you go. Wow.
Banky misses that. Garner almost gets the offensive board. But here come the Chargers. And once again, they're just guards are sprinting down and Wasatch not following. So there's another fast break or fast whatever you want to call it.
They're beating the pressure just with speed. Don't let anything you can get a set up on defensively.
That was Brooke
See, there's
Looper.
the dive if you can.
And another
Great
steal.
hustle.
Here come the Chargers. Ray's going to get the ball down to Mortensen. Easy bucket there. So that is a 7-point turnaround, 7-point run for Corner Canyon.
Coach Hull's going to grab another timeout.
So a timeout charged. And another opportunity for us to talk just a little bit about our sponsors. You can see on the screen there, Quench It. And guys, I was wanting a Quench It today. And I wasn't able to leave. I just wanted to leave third period and go get a Quench It. But couldn't do it.
Well, just walk over there, Coach. Just throw your backpack at everybody, all the other kids.
That's right.
That's my favorite phone doc coming in.
Phone doc?
If you haven't had a chance, please just go, like I said, even if you don't have a problem with your phone or need a new case or phone, stop in, say hi, tell them we sent you. A couple of great dudes. Your day will be better just talking to them.
And then also, of course, Labrum of Heber City.
Those guys just, I needed an oil change the other day. Called them up and they go, "Can you be here in 5 minutes?" They always take care of me.
So after the timeout, Wasatch finds themselves down 20-25. 2:55 left here in the first half. Banky looked at that three. She's going to drive and kick it out to Feely, and Feely's going to get charged for the travel.
A little frustration there. Well, and what a great game kind of bookend between a couple of their really easy wins. This is a good contest for Wasatch to be in.
Yeah. Pass down low and kicked out. Wide open three. That's going to be off the board. And the rebound is scrambled. It's under Ashley Garner's leg. And so it's going to end up with
call a foul on that.
Feely Leava'a, and they are going to call the foul.
I'm all for, you get a chance to get both hands on the ball, but you're just reaching to you're going to get. And anytime you come from the top of the, on the top of the ball, coach, over an arm, you're going to get it.
But you know what? If the refs aren't calling it,
right? Yeah, exactly.
Why not? Right?
Exactly.
Yep. Brooke Looper gave him the foul, and here comes Wasatch. Wait, almost another travel.
Stop killing that dribble right there.
They're not letting Peyton Banky take
another one.
any more three-pointers is what it looks like.
And I think the same young lady that got it down there, she just posted up.
I would have Peyton just drive every time. She's very aggressive. She's strong with the ball, and they're going to foul her.
Yep.
Or she's going to get a good look.
And Brent, I think sometimes you get a mismatch, and they get the green light. Yeah, whatever we got called, go ahead and take. If she's gonna be on you, we're gonna take her to the hoop.
I believe they gave that to Looper again. That would be 2 fouls in like 15 seconds. The shot by Feely, and
She was so frustrated.
Yeah, she looks a little frustrated. Yep. Made the shot. Kinsey Randall got the rebound.
And she has some
and then
long
Feely
hair.
Fouled her. So, yeah, she does.
It's pretty.
Yep. Chargers up 25-20.
Oh. Mackenzie Richards is chasing Mia
Good trap.
Ray. Oh, great
Good
pass.
Mortensen's going to have that ball. I think that was
Drop
partially
Danny.
blocked by Danny Garner. Garner hustling down. And Wasatch with another opportunity. 1:35 left here in the half.
Beautiful pass. And no foul?
No foul called. And quickly down the corridor of the Chargers. Ray gets the pass in the lane. Doesn't go, but Randall got the offensive
There
board.
we go. Oh,
And little off balance there.
Feely is
I'm not sure what they're going to
fired
call.
up.
If they're just calling a jump ball.
Great defensive stop by Ashley Garner.
Yeah.
Coming down, it's so tempting as a player. You want to swipe at that. You want to hit, and
Hands up, right?
hands up, wall up, umbrella. A lot
Yeah,
of coaches call it
yeah.
different things, and it's just disciplined of keeping the arms in, straight up, make that defender change.
Mahala Spiridon comes in and is immediately guarding Mortensen. Mortensen gets the ball and finds the open person. Steal almost by Benke. Benke
Nice job,
diving.
Benke.
She
She's gonna
gets
get
the
it.
steal, and Feely Leavines up with it. Feely's going to drive, gets the
Oh,
shot.
she
She
gets it
We're
in.
going to say before the shot. Wow, that bucket fell, and
Oh, no.
wow.
Oh, no.
Do we have that? She was collected in my. I
Oh, my
thought.
goodness, she was collected. Oh, wait a
In
minute.
her-
Wait a minute. He
in
just
her
called
motion.
2. Hey, listen. He just called 2.
He called number 2?
What's he calling?
I think it's a 5 team fouls.
Oh, right,
shots.
right. That's
Okay.
what-
Yeah, there we
gotcha.
go. Yeah, he was throwing the 2 up. I'm like, how are we getting?
Yep.
So for those watching, of course, this is the new rule. We talk about it every game. There's still people that ask about it. So it's the new Utah High School Athletic Association rule for basketball. Here's the
We
replay.
saw it, yeah.
Boy, that just looked like a continuation.
Yeah.
But she's getting her free throws anyway. So
Well, she got to hit him. And she was frustrated. She needed that basket because the tea kettle is buzzing right there. That girl she's ready to go off. And I love her. She's such a competitor.
Feely makes both free throws, brings Wasatch within 3 of the Chargers. Wow, great drive. That is a great
And
drive.
can't get a fall, but yeah.
Kinsey Randall.
Let's say about this corner Canyon team. All of them handle the ball well.
Kinsey Randall is a junior, and she's the one that you mentioned a minute ago. Wow, they're calling that travel. That's a quick travel. I don't know if you guys were watching that.
I looked. I didn't
guess
look
that's
like it to me, but
potential, but
like Coach said, there's some quick whistles out there.
So turnovers right now, most definitely Wasatch with the most here in the first half is what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Both teams have had them, but
they've been shooting themselves all night in the foot with just sloppy play. They're normally a lot more disciplined than that, and part of it is the
Three-point attempt up,
competition,
no good.
the difficulty level that Corner Canyon has brought.
We've got to turn and face a little bit, guys. We're
Shot
gonna
no good. Ashley Garner with the rebound. And here comes Ashley down 13 seconds. Wasatch, and that ball stolen.
Again, just sloppy.
7 seconds.
No
Corner
need.
Canyon, more passing, great passes, and blocked. So, couple of opportunities there for Corner Canyon.
Luckily,
and Ashley Garner in the middle of both of those.
And
so.
it's been all night long. We get the block, make a play, and then it goes out of bounds on us. You know, we don't get a chance to turn it over. But
2.6 seconds left here in the half, and Corner Canyon under their own basket. And there's a steal by
Great job.
Banky. She knocks it out of bounds. 0.8 now. Boy, on this 0.8, you got to basically catch
2.5
and
under the
release.
hoop is a lot easier than 0.8 on the side.
got some rosy cheeks out there. We need
So
this
great
break
tip.
here.
And the shot will not be on time, and it's no good anyway. So, halftime, Corner Canyon coming into Wasatch taking the halftime lead over the Wasps, 22-25. And so
kind of a slugfest there in the last half,
Yeah.
second half of that quarter. Both teams not really scoring much, but throwing blows for sure.
So normally, guys, as we go into this and wait for the dance groups to come on out, I normally ask a different question. Here's something different for you. Who right now is, in terms of mistakes, who's hurting themselves the most?
Oh, at the Wasatch, definitely.
Okay.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was just telling Coach Lang, we make a good play, we get a block, and it goes out of bounds on us. We don't get a chance to get it and turn it over and turn it into a scoring
The
opportunity.
sloppy passing
Yeah.
is the hustle one's down where we get a block and it kind of goes off the fingers out of bounds, or we get a steal and it kind of goes off the foot and out of bounds. I can live with that.
Right.
It was an unanticipated ball, but when you come down and you just throw it into an arms, or you pick up the ball 30 feet from the hoop.
Picking up, but that's going to happen against good teams.
Yep.
I was going to say,
that's the pressure.
Yeah.
Corey, you said that earlier, that the pressure that Corner Canyon's pushing on
You
them.
didn't see it last game because we beat them by 20.
Right.
So
So halftime, 25-22 lead for Corner Canyon. We're going to let you watch the drill team. They're on the floor right now. Thanks for joining us here on Sting TV.
big game, like
Good.
one that she wants. This would be a good solid win, right? To get in, and these are the ones that help you. One, with your RPI. Two, as you get into tournament play, to face this kind of competition is very good. But her focus was mainly on stopping a couple of the players. And that was kind of my take on going into talk. I wanted to see if she was seeing the same thing and what the schemes were. But
Danny Garner knocks down both free throws. So did she happen to mention anything about Bailey Sweat?
no,
Why she
and
wasn't playing tonight? Okay.
purposely didn't even ask.
Okay.
Sometimes those decisions
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
are best between them. And
Yeah. Feely stops the drive of Ray, but Ray still got in there for a decent look. But once again, Ashley Garner. So the Garner sisters right now, taking care of business with
Still
rebounds.
stopping a dribble in the middle of the floor.
better
Ashley
execution.
Garner gets in, great pass.
Much more deliberate rather than hectic. They felt it so.
And that's quite a mismatch, I would say. Addison Yeomans, maybe
And Mortensen is not
5'9", 5'10".
not drawing her, and it's for a reason because of her foul trouble.
So Wasatch takes the lead here in the first minute and a half of the second half.
Man to man.
Very, very physical.
I like this man to man defense.
But if you notice,
Look at Danny working hard.
Kate Miller
Danny is
playing.
working hard, yes.
Kate Miller guarding Maya Ray.
Three-pointer,
versus
good.
Face guarding, not even looking at
Yeah.
the ball.
Caitlin Leroy
I don't know who that
with
was.
the three-pointer. That's her first points of the night.
And Caitlin and her sister can shoot.
Yeah,
So
they are.
You do not want to leave them.
Pass down low to Garner. Garner this time guarded
There you
by,
go, girl.
and it's good by
That's a
Nielsen.
really difficult entry pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a great finish, or a hard, difficult finish going back up over your shoulder. Great job on both.
And they're spreading the floor out a little bit. I think she got it in the post during the first half, and there were 3 girls crashing on her.
Another three-pointer up for the Chargers. No good. Offensive board looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Going to go to Wasatch.
And I
I could be a little lucky on that.
yeah.
But-
You're right.
But
the
again,
shot's going up, and everybody's just turning and looking at the rim instead of finding a body.
well, and nobody's on her, so I'd be interested. I didn't pay attention. That's a second open shot from the same spot she had, and
From the same player, yeah.
So and I know Feely tends to try to do everything on the court.
Well, that was some of my observation in the first half, looking at some of the defensive schemes. You're trying to shut certain players down, whether you're going box and one or triangle two. If you do that,
Banky gets the look and no good. That's going to stay with one. Oh, it's not.
it's very difficult to get rebounds out of a box and one or a
Right.
triangle two.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
More so than a 2-3 or even 1-3. And so
Good point.
Notice
I'm interested to see how they adjust on stopping second chance and getting those boards.
I like what we're doing offensively. We're catching it. We're flashing from low post to high post. We're catching the high post, and then we're flashing one way or the other with a screen.
Peyton Banky for the Wasps with 2 3-pointers on the night. Mortensen is stopped.
This girl so open?
And that could
They're
be a
leaving
potential
one
turnover. Saved.
to double.
10 seconds on the shot clock
These
for the
girls-
Chargers. They get it down low to Nielsen. Nielsen has it knocked out of
Wow,
bounds.
yeah.
That's 3,
That's 3 on her.
And that'll be 3
That is
on
3.
Mortensen.
and she's coming out, and she's not going to be happy.
Looking at the Chargers, that's on the floor. We talked about Hamilton earlier. She's a good-sized player, a good athlete. She's only a sophomore
that is a
on this team.
huge change. And Brooke coming in. I don't know if Brooke took a shot in the first half. She doesn't even look
Right.
at the rim when she catches
Right.
it. So you're losing a ton offensively.
Yeah.
She's a great defender. She plays
There's a
really
steal
well off ball.
by Hamilton on cue.
Yeah.
Boy, that's too bad. Ray actually
That
had
guy-
the open look. Looked
That-
like to me. Ray with
They
a
had-
steal under their heavy charge. And
that was such
Ashley
a quick call.
Ashley Garner going to get called, I believe.
Did she just high five him? She just gave him. Did she just give him knuckles?
I
Slipping
think
him a
she
few
was-
bills?
I was like, what?
Is that what she did? I thought she was pointing to the ground or something like that.
Oh, she could have been, but yeah, listen, and that was a quick whistle too, folks.
Maya Ray will be at the line.
Could have got her with a little bit of body, but
Shooting 2, misses the first.
and we apologize to the Corner Canyon fans. We're a little bit of homers here, so.
Mahala Spiridon checks into the game. And Danny Garner has done a fantastic job filling in the night and getting some quality playing time. Ray hits the second, so Corner Canyon with a 29-28 advantage. 4:35 left. And there's Peyton Banky.
Nice job, and the foul.
Wow, no call, but
And
Banky with her 11th and 12th points of the night.
And she's taking a very good player in Ray
Yeah.
to the rack on that one.
And I think you guys are right. You again, with the emphasis on the bigs for Wasatch, the guard, boy, that's a three-pointer.
Guys, that's going to hurt you.
Lexi
If you're going to play
Leroy.
that kind of a defensive
know.
scheme, you've got to be aware of where shooters are.
And those two can shoot 13. They're sisters, by the way, and they can shoot the lights out.
Banky looking to drive, and the ball bounces and falls.
Wow.
Banky with a bucket and the harm, so she will be out the line to shoot one. Banky on fire.
Absolutely.
That is a baller's finish.
Man.
And guys, I'm telling you, you just don't ever see this with Wasatch, but that's the point guard bringing it down and just going to shoot.
Yeah. Well,
and
you know,
and that's what it should be, I guess.
Brandon, if you clear that lane out, if you're not stacked in there, if you know whatever offense you're running,
Yeah.
that's possible to do.
They've got Corner Canyon a little in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not just with the one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were shooting free throws. They've already gotten the three now. That could be a big factor.
Come around.
Heavy pressure from Wasatch way up near the half-court line. They got back quickly. Boy, another almost open look there.
She's not going to shoot. Yeah.
She doesn't even look at the rim.
We can sag off 5.
Ray with the three-pointer. Good.
Keeping them
Maya
alive.
Ray.
It's keeping them alive.
Maya Ray with 12 points for the Chargers.
Yeah, she's outstanding player.
That's a really hard-earned 12 too.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
being face guarded. She's being doubled. And she's still getting that. Great player.
Ball down low to Ashley Garner. Boy, it looked like somebody got a piece of it.
It was
Brooke Looper looks like she may have gotten a piece of the ball behind
Brooke
Ashley.
is very
So,
physical in there.
pass down low. No
Whoa.
good. Heavy pressure by Garner. Got the rebound. And so here comes Wasatch. Chargers up 35-33. 2:45 left here in the third quarter. Ball give it to Spiridon up top. There's an open three-pointer for Banky, in and out.
She's had a couple of
Boy,
those.
that was almost more in than it was out.
Stop the ball.
Ray with the drive all the way in. Another offensive board
Shooter.
for the
And they are
Chargers.
shooting
And the
lights
kick
out.
That's going to be Caitlin Leroy. Between Caitlin and Lexi, right now, we're talking about 14 points.
Yep.
Between the two of them.
Those sisters have fired up hundreds of shots in the backyard. They are deadly.
So the lead is 38-33 for the Chargers. And we see a couple of the replays here, guys. So
Truck doing its work.
Right.
I thank all them out
Man.
there.
What a treat. You know, great basketball. Great coverage.
Yeah, there's just so much open space when they're catching it. They're getting to the good spots.
Yeah.
They're in the windows that they need to be, spreading the floor,
and that's what
and then they're
I'm
just
not,
moving it.
I'm not the expert like you guys are, but it just seems like they really know how to find openness. You know, they know how to find the open spot.
Yes.
You were mentioning that earlier. And, boy, if you do that, it makes it really hard on the defense, right?
Right, absolutely. Well, their spacing is really good. I think that's probably what you're kind of alluding to. Is
Spacing.
They have
Okay,
great
I like that.
spacing, and as Corey and I are talking about, you have to be aware of shooters, right?
Right.
If Brooke number 5 was catching that, she's not so much of a threat deep. But the Leroy sisters, come on, they shoot the lights out.
Yeah.
And Mortenson's checked back in.
We mentioned earlier the Chargers only with 9 players dressed. They do have an injured player in Hallie Johnson. sophomore.
Yeah, and if they have a couple get in foul trouble, that's even less.
Yeah. 3-pointer for Feely. In and out again.
Yeah.
Looks like Ashley
Five
Garner.
has got to stop doing that. Brooke has got to stop doing that. You know,
She's got a difficult matchup.
I know.
And
Yeah, that's a tough matchup.
She's a smart intellectual player. You can see it, and so she's trying to do what she can to even that advantage, I guess, that Gardner might have on her on height. And but yeah, she's gonna get caught with that.
That's
every once in a while.
Looper with her third personal foul. She will come out of the game.
Turning square.
Hayla, tough catch on. I don't know if she was at.
Feely with a pump. She's going to drive. The shot up off the front rim.
Just
no
can't
good.
Get the fall.
Don't.
And another foul.
Then she does that. Dang it. I know she's frustrated.
That'll be Feely's only her second foul.
If you're looking next foul on Corner Canyon, you're shooting 2 free throws every time. If you're not going and attacking and getting to the line for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, good call. Corner Canyon up 38-33. And there's a drive in the middle all the way in. They're going to call a travel. I wondered that. I thought I saw that myself.
Hey, I got to back up. So number 5, Brooke, for thing. You know, maybe that's by design. You know, we had players that could get some fouls, and you know what? Ashley's not been her free throw percentage been a little bit low. So and you got fouls to give.
Yep.
So great.
Wasatch playing. There's Peyton Banky with a 3-pointer off the mark. Garner tries to get the board. She's going to be fouled again. Garner doing a really, I know she's tall, but she seems like she's getting really good position. Is that something that I'm off with? Or?
No.
Part of it is they've gone into the zone. One, probably to protect Mortensen getting another foul.
Yeah.
But that's opening up those gaps. And Garner's doing a great job of slipping in those little holes and cleaning up.
Kind of historic. Teams don't rebound well out of the zone, like Corey's saying either.
Okay.
They get turned. You're kind of in a spot. You get turned around looking at the ball instead of finding a body and boxing out.
Garner hits them both.
Gets them both, and you're shooting the rest of the quarter here. So
2 nights in a row, 2 games in a row, Garner missed her first free throws, but then made all the rest of the night, and that's what she's done tonight. She just missed the first one. Here's Mortensen on Garner. Garner straight up.
Stay down.
Mortensen gets her own board, but then she's going to get fouled.
You know what? It's not going to be easy for her. She's frustrated too.
Let's see who they give this to. They're going to give it to Spiriton. So Spiriton, that's just her first personal foul. Mortensen at the line shows her with 8 points.
You can't let a player like that get that deep, though, in the paint.
Okay.
You've got to stop that body from getting comfortable down in the position she wants to be.
Okay.
So
yeah, she's right under the
once
basket.
You let her get that low and then get the ball, you're already up against the wall. You've got to play defense before that.
Mortensen hit the first and sinks the second. Mortensen with 10 points now, and the lead 40-35. A little pressure here, full court pressure.
I like it. I like the change.
For Corner Canyon. Wasatch breaks it, and they come down quickly. Do you want to attack on this?
Oh, for sure.
Healy gets foul on the shot. That's going to be on Yeomans, and if it is, that'll be her 4th.
The refs are calling it really tight right now, and if they're going to bring that pressure, you want to attack pressure with pressure. Go right at the rim, and if you're not going to get a layup, you're going to get to the free throw line.
Yeomans with 4 fouls. She'll come out after the first free throw. Feely hits the first.
There you go.
Yeomans have come out. Here's that replay. Oh, yeah, that was a headbanger is what it looked like. Almost a clothesline. That free throw brings Wasatch to within 4. Feely misses the second, and the rebound to Nielsen. Nielsen, I feel like she's done a great job, Nielsen, in there for the Chargers. Kind of that second body.
Oh, absolutely.
Second big body is what I'm saying.
Great.
See where she's catching the ball?
Again. Ashley got an elbow
right
to the
mouth.
face. And she's calling for it quickly, but
wants to swing it to that side.
Wasatch 30 seconds left here. There is a difference between the shot clock of about 4 seconds. Spiriton's going to drive. She's going to take a little jumper.
Nice.
Yeah. Mihaela Spiridon.
She has some offense.
Why not?
That's actually just her first bucket of the night.
And that was a fantastic dribble to get herself open, squared up, knocked it down.
Chargers have 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Mortensen gets the ball down low and misses it.
Nice job.
Again, see where she's catching the ball? Like
Yes.
3 feet from the rim.
Right.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job of getting down there, turning her back to the defender, working her down right where she wants, and then she's got the defender on her back, a wide open target coming in, and then she just goes to work. If they stop doing that,
Right.
those start going in, this gap's gonna open.
Right.
But
And they're moving the ball, which is creating passing lanes, and the Leroy girl is doing a great job finding her underneath on that as they turn the ball over.
well, they're so good at getting into the right spots, into those windows.
Yeah.
And then when she goes to work and gets that attention, the double down and things, she's such a great passer out too, finding those open shooters.
Really well coached team, and they're very patient too. They're a patient group.
So Wasatch down 38. They got a little run there, a 4-0 run, and down by 2. Wasatch actually scored one more point that quarter than Corner Canyon did. So to make the 3-point deficit down to 2.
We don't have stats, guys. We're working on that, but I don't think Banky had a bucket, maybe 2 during that period.
Yeah, Banky had the drive. They had the one drive that she scored, and then got fouled on the next one, got her free throw. So, but other than that, she has missed her 3-pointers. I think she was 0 for 2 that quarter, but again, approximately. So here we go. 1 quarter left of this non-region game, which is really important to both teams, I'd imagine. Mortensen once again gets it down low. She kicks it out. A wide open Ray is going to drive. No good, but Mortensen gets the board.
Yeah.
I actually like
They've got
that.
to play her before that. They're letting her get the position that
Right,
she
that's the
wants.
back part, yep.
Away from ball, with the ball. They're making it more difficult on themselves than they need to be, but credit to her.
Yeah.
Like, she knows where she wants to get in. She's putting her,
Well, it's the reason why she's
The
24
footwork to do
points a
it.
game.
Yeah, right.
and she's a great free throw shooter. This game is going to come down to free throws.
Yes, it
Who
is.
shoots better in the fourth quarter here? Because the
And-
refs are calling it pretty tight.
And Ray is going to get hers tonight, her average. But right now, Morton's got 11 points, so half her average.
Yeah.
I mean, it could come quick. I could eat my words here, but
Yeah, right. Maybe she
done
gets
a-
her points in the fourth quarter.
done
Who
a
knows?
done a good job slowing her down.
But like Corey, you said, the last 3 or 4 plays have been getting the ball down low to her. Wasatch gets it down. Feely's going to be down. She's going to
That's a
take a
nice
little
step back.
7-footer off the back rim. Mihaela Spiridon with the offensive board.
Oh, I knew that was coming. Gosh.
Yeah.
So you got Mortensen on for you. I would just clear it out, let her take it.
Yeah, Ray got the steal
Let her
and the
go at
coast
it.
to coast.
Hey, we can live and play. I like what we're moving the ball a little bit better. I like this offense. Do not pick your dribble up. They're coming and come and get it. There we go.
High pressure on the guards.
Yeah,
Ball gets down low to Peyton. Once again, Maya Ray with another steal and down low. That pass almost taken away by Wasatch. But once again, Mortensen on Spiridon. Another offensive board. A block shot this time. And this time Wasatch will come out with it.
Is that on 30?
yeah.
We're going to see here. We're going to see who that was
That's
called.
a big call because I feel like it's a 50-50 call.
Looks like it's not. It's going to be charged to number 15.
Okay.
So that will be on Nielsen.
Okay, because I was going to say I didn't see that. That would have been really big.
Yeah. That is Nielsen's third foul. 6:36 left in the game. And several players. So there's 2 players with 3 fouls and 1 with 4 for the Chargers.
Love that screen.
But right now, Wasatch looks like they're just having a hard time getting down low just like that.
That was a tough pass.
That is Garner.
Great
Tough
pass
ball.
and bucket there
That was all
for Wasatch.
Ashley.
Very well defended. You're on top. You make it. She just takes it away.
She just mossed him.
Yeah.
So Corner Canyon with the 44-40 lead with 6 minutes left in the game. And they're going to call a travel on Ray. Wow.
She got stuck in a really bad
Ray's
spot.
saying,
and
I
picked
got
it up
pushed, Ray is just saying, well, I got pushed.
Yeah. She does not make very many mistakes, gentlemen.
Here's the pass down low in that replay right there. Well done, crew.
What I'm most impressed with her is anticipation on defense.
Oh, yeah.
She's so well at reading.
Oh, offensively, too.
Yeah.
Both sides. She sees the court well.
Peyton Banky with the open three. Good.
Defender goes under her, shoot it.
Wasatch calls the quick timeout, and the lead is down to 1 for the Corner Canyon Chargers. Wasatch calls the timeout. It'll be a full timeout, and it'll give us a great opportunity to see it. Here's the replay, and just a wide open three. Thank you, ma'am. That's what you want.
That's the perfect read. Screen coming up.
Yeah.
If your defender's going under, put it in her eye.
Peyton, call the Banky is where we're going to call her for now.
So I got a little animated. I catch myself talking over everybody offensively. We come down, not wanting our girls to kill their dribble or dribble to the middle of the court. And so what they've done to kind of counteract that is they're setting a screen on that Corner Canyon player that is extending out to pick up the ball. And that has been working really, really well.
Right.
We're not getting stuck. And once we get that first pass going, once we get that first entry pass, seems like offense goes pretty smooth.
And I like that because you're showing me what I thought I saw. Yeah. It just seems like, you guys maybe I'm just seeing more of it now than I did earlier. But it just seems like their guards are coming out and making Wasatch have to make those decisions a little bit more. So.
Well, and they were setting back earlier. We were dribbling, 5-6 feet on the top of the 3-point line, and we're stopping. You never want to kill your dribble, especially that far up top.
Corner Canyon begins the after the timeout, up 1, 44-43. Guys, we were talking about Maya Ray. With all the steals, she only has 2 fouls. And that's a crafty, smart player.
Look how low
Mortensen get down low. She's on Ashley Garner. No open shot. So Corner Canyon now down the shot clock to 10. They're going to do the same thing. Ray's going to get it down to Mortensen this time open, and the shot is going to it's going to fall, and the ball's going to stay with Corner Canyon. Shot doesn't fall for
and again,
Mortensen.
seeing the court really well. She drew her defender over and then just dumped that down. And Mortensen is just not having an easy go of it. She's half of her.
Maya Ray gets open, down underneath, and scores. Maya Ray, 16 points, which is just her average.
Yep.
This is an average night for her. Spectacular play on both ends. Peyton Banky's going to get no call. They are going to get a call. So there is going to be a foul. That'll just be the 3rd on Maya Ray.
My coach would say you just bailed her out.
Yeah.
So not a great move. And she gets the foul from it, and you're like, and you look at your player, why would we do that? But again,
Banky's going to get 2. She hits the first.
Peyton's got the green light, like you said, Brent, earlier. Coach has given her the green light. And she's taken one of their best players in the paint.
Nielsen comes out for the Chargers. Maya Ray, after a nice little chat with the referee, gets in the lane for Banky. Sinks both. 45-46. Chargers with the lead over the home Wasps. 4:50 left. Ray charging again. I love Ray. This time it's going to be
on who?
Oh, they're going to call that.
Wow.
Are they going to call that They are. They're calling that on Peyton Banky.
That was not good.
That's a poor call.
That's very poor.
I'm usually giving the ref a lot of credit, and I will, but
it was a loose ball.
I feel like it's a poor call. Right, it's a 50-50 ball, and she got advantage. Wow. She got it.
Well, Brooke, they're usually calling it on Brooke, so it's gone our way this time.
3-pointer by Mortensen, no good. Feely comes down with it. She's going to come down. It's 2 on 3. They get the pass to Ashley Garner. Misses. Garner gets her own board and back up and puts it in.
Man, she's got great hands. When she slows down, that girl is
My favorite thing about that is eyes were up the whole time. She used to have a tendency to put a head down and bring that ball down low. She kept it high.
First lead of the night. There was a three-pointer by Ray. Good. And just like that, the quick lead for Wasatch.
Just put Feely in the
back to a deficit.
Machine. Had her all over the place.
Maya Ray with 19
points.
That
could have been a foul.
Ashley Garner looked to shoot. She's gonna take the jumper and miss it. And
foul.
Maya Ray gets the call. She's going to be charged with her fourth personal foul.
I like to read. She was looking out, nothing easy out. She's got a smaller defender on her. Get the contact and go through it.
Corner Canyon coach Miller or Smith, excuse me. Is it Miller or Smith? Morris. I was way off. Telling Ray to calm down. They're going to need her in the run, but Corner Canyon hanging in there.
Garner hits both.
Like I said, it's going to come down to a free throw game.
49 each. 3:45 left in this game. Mortensen, beautiful pass down low, but it's not handled. And the pass back to Mortensen has position, makes the bucket. 51-49.
There's the time. Better get it over he is starting that count.
Mortensen now with 14 points. Yeah, a little box and one. Are you calling that on Banky?
Very similar. Both sides trying to.
Nice. That is a
jumper.
Great shot.
Good.
Well, we have not called her name.
That's Kate Miller.
But Kate
with a timely bucket. Miller on Ray.
She always draws the hardest defense. She does. Shutting people down, and you get some offense out of it.
Another offensive board, but no. Feely's going to come in and get the jump ball.
Who's got it? We got it.
That's going to be possession to Wasatch.
Could have been a foul either way.
Boy, that was.
But we'll take that.
That's almost more the foul than the one earlier on Banky. But Wasatch, hey, we'll take it. 51 apiece. Wasatch has led only 2 times here in the second half. Once with about 3 minutes into the second half, and then one about a minute and a half ago. Banky looked at that three. She's got a wide open three again. This time it's off the mark. And Nielsen comes down with the board for the Chargers. Oh, wide open down low.
You know,
that's going to be foul charge to Speridan.
You know, good foul for Mahale. She's tall.
Make her earn it.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yeah.
What I would love to see Wasatch do offensively is if they're going to bring that pressure out so far, so aggressive out, attack it. Rip and go to the rim.
Yeah. And draw the foul. We'll win. Hey, we'll take a win from the line.
We're hitting really well. They're calling it tight. I would love to see you get into the line, get into the rim, rather than settling for jumpers and outside and looking for things like that. Even the entry pass, just attack that pressure, clear out here, and just get to the rim.
Speridan giving her third personal foul. Looper misses the first.
Hats off to Brooke Looper. She is a workout horse of this corner.
Yeah, she has been. I agree.
She's a cog. Yeah,
man, she does her job.
Looper makes the second. Chargers up 52-51. 2:35 left
back in
here in this game.
There it is. You got to hit that baseline.
Right.
Banky does the shot. Doesn't take the shot. Did the little fake. Got the defender off of her. Feely's going to take the 5-footer. Good.
That was willed. That's powerful.
Right in the middle of the lane. Wasatch takes the lead 53-52.
And know your assignments. Don't leave it.
Pass it down low. A turnover for the Chargers. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game. Wasatch now with the lead.
This is where I love that they've added the shot clock. A close game 2 minutes ago. You can't just sit out and wait.
Absolutely.
Keep the game.
High pressure once again. Stops the dribble.
You got 2 timeouts.
Good job. Come and get it.
Another stop the dribble, and there's a turnover.
That's the pressure I'm talking about. If they're going to come out that far, rip and go.
Pass down low to Ray is good. Mortensen got the steal, brought the ball all the way down.
That's a big turnover.
And I saw more hustle from the Chargers getting down that time than Wasatch. I'm just going to say it.
So some kind of adjustments got to be when you're stuck up top. You got to get some help. You can't pick up your dribble. We've got to have a screen on the ball off the
Come and take it from our hands.
And I like how they're getting into their offense. And I think, Corey, I think you saw it too. They're starting in a little 1-4 stack, and then the wings on the outside cross, and Kate Miller's coming open on the bottom.
But we're looking up top,
right,
to the shooter on top.
And we're looking at Banky, and why not?
Yeah.
She's
but
such a great scorer.
You got to see the easy too, right?
But it's those players that are they're filling that row. They're gonna win this game for you.
At the timeout, Corner Canyon will come out 54-53. And just 2 minutes left in this game. Wasatch will have possession. Right now, guys.
I'm watching coaches. It's one of my favorite things to do during timeouts is watch at every single level, right?
And I love the split screen there that you guys have done, that you get to see both teams chatting. We wish we could hear them. Boy, that's the next thing to do, right?
Stick a mic under the
Put a
chair.
mic there. Yep. So here we go. 1:44 left in the game. Wasatch down 53-54. Just a moment ago.
Go to
Kate Miller with a shot. Miller's going to take. She's going to get it down low to Spariton moves it just off ahead.
There's Looper again.
Catch a little break
of Looper, so they will take the ball out under their basket. 21 on the shot clock. Minute 30 in the game.
They look a little
There we go.
confused.
Normally it's a little off to one of the bigs, right? Gets it to Spariton, and she is fouled.
Quick foul.
Really quick.
By Nielsen. Nielsen, that will be... she's not on the board, so we don't know how many fouls that is for her. Oh, there it is. 4 fouls on Nielsen. So at this point, a minute and a half. Yeah, not a problem with 4 unless this game goes into overtime, right? They have 3 girls.
Oh,
Shot
why?
Clock. Not sure what is that sign there?
Shot clock.
Wasn't.
They
They're
didn't
just saying
start
you
it.
needed
They
to
didn't reset
the
it.
shot clock. Okay.
But
I get it.
You get a player down. You get the ball in the paint.
Yeah, that's
I
too
heard.
bad.
Right.
So here we go again. Wasatch
Take
under
2.
their own basket. They get the ball into
Great shot.
Garner's going to take the shot. No good. That was a little 9-footer. And here comes the Chargers up 1. Minute 16 left in the game. Chargers can run a lot of time off the clock here.
Contest and keep it to 1.
Ball is thrown. Boy, no one
Flat-footed
there.
cross-court pass. You should pick that.
Ray up at the top. She looked to drive down the middle, but kept it. She's letting the shot clock down to 10. She loses it, and Banky comes up with it. Wasatch down to 50 seconds left in the game. There's Miller's going to take the three-pointer. No, just off the rim. And here comes Chargers. They have to throw. Unbelievable. They're going to call a timeout.
That was a great timeout by the coach.
Wow.
For Wasatch.
Great timeout.
Although I was going to say, it looked like
they had a 3-on-1 situation.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Man, that's a heads-up play.
Yeah.
So timeout
Coach
charged to Corner Canyon. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. 38 seconds left in the game. The Chargers will get the ball out under their own basket, up 1. Shot clock at 29.
Thank you for following and watching tonight. We have a full house watching us tonight, and the Banky grandparents who just thanked us for the broadcast, and we thank you for your granddaughter.
And of course, Jerry
She's
Hull.
a fantastic player.
Always tuning in out in Kentucky.
Yes. So, guys, we mentioned a little bit last game, Wasatch getting a big win over Springville. And right now, 10-2 on the season. They're actually in the 5A now ranked 4th. Clearfield is now the number 1 team in Max Preps.
Fantastic game. Great job, Coach Hull, scheduling a game like this. Kind of in the middle of your
This is good.
region.
This is really good for you.
Yep.
Well, and there must have been something about why they're playing tonight when typically it's a region night against Orem.
Yeah.
So there either had to have been something from Orem's end to have a game change, or maybe it was Audrey Hull scheduling Corner Canyon. This was the only night they had, maybe. So maybe they did a schedule change with Orem. We're not sure. But so normally it would be, in fact, right after this game is the Region Boys Orem game. they will be playing right after. And so here we go out of the timeout. 38.8 seconds. They're going to get the ball to Unbelievable. Blocked! That was blocked by Speridan. And then
so well executed.
Mortensen. Yes.
But what a play by Mihaela.
That's a.
Yes.
Is Mihaela a sophomore?
She's a freshman, I believe.
Jeez almighty, that was a huge play.
Yeah, she's a 27. She's a freshman.
Man, she's going to be a good one, guys.
24 is seniors, 25. Yeah, she's a 27. She's a freshman. So Mihaela Speridan got the block and then was fouled and misses the first.
Because they executed that almost perfect.
Yeah, there's the
got
replay.
The player they wanted.
Yep.
And that's what a baller makes a play.
Yep. Shout out to Colin tonight, who is watching Sting TV in this great game.
Speridan misses the second.
What did I say before the fourth?
Once again, Maya Ray comes down with it, and they're going to have to foul. Wasatch has to foul. Not necessarily has to foul, but they almost have to.
Yeah.
I would take it, yeah.
So they're going to foul. That was not the one I don't think you wanted to foul, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know if she's missed.
Ended up with the ball. She got fouled. So Mortensen has not missed a free throw tonight. I believe I want to say she's 6 for 6, but I could be wrong. Mortensen at the line has 14 points. Oh, and I guess I jinxed her.
Wow.
Missed
Keep doing
the
it, Coach.
first. Into the game, checking in is Yeomans. Right now, 4 players with 4 fouls. Corner Canyon does not want to go into overtime with 4 of their starters with 4 fouls. Mortensen hits the second. It's a 2-point game, 1 possession.
There's the pressure.
Full court pressure. They're still going to deny the ball from Banky, and there will be a timeout for Wasatch.
Yeah, they're getting full court pressure on Banky.
So it's a full timeout for Wasatch. They still have one, and Corner Canyon will have one also in the last minute of the game. So what does Wasatch do? If there's an open 3, do they take it?
I think you go to we call it the bread and butter play at the beginning of the game, where the guard sets a little back pick on your big coming down to dive. If they double down on the big, then you got Feely or Banky popping up.
I mean, somebody's open,
then you've got your outside, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if they double on Garner, somebody's open.
I don't know. Can we see the board down there that Coach Hull's drawing?
You know what? And Kate Miller, she hit that jumper earlier. She squared up on that 3, and it was a good 3, guys. It was nice, soft. She had her feet set.
Yeah, it really was.
Kate does not take a bad shot.
Yeah, I'm looking at the board down there, and they're just doing something over on the upper left part of the court, so meaning on their own left. But so once again, while we're at a break, Phone Doc you can see on our screen as one of our sponsors, and Quench It. And yes, I'm feeling a Dr. Pepper. What is it called? I call it a Captain Jack Sparrow, but it's one of their really good Dr. Pepper with coconut in it.
I called a lot of sugar, Coach. A lot of sugar.
Yep.
Which we need right now, right? We're expending a lot of energy doing this game.
We got one more game to go.
Man.
So as we saw on the board over on the left side.
Now look at this
Corner
down here on the
Canyon's
low
going to deny the
post.
ball, right?
Look at this. Ashton now Mortensen's coming down to help a little bit.
Banky gets the ball. 20 seconds left. Banky's going to drive, kick it out. Speridan's going to take a 3-pointer. It's off the back rim and rebound on Ray. She's going to get fouled. I don't know if that was the shot they designed, but
Mihaela's like,
might have been.
Hey, this is not my range. She squared up. It looked good.
It looked good. It looked from here. It looked straight. So Corner Canyon with an opportunity to put this out of reach. Right now, a 1 possession. A free throw still makes it a 1 possession game. Up 55-53. 12 seconds left. Ray hits the first. She makes this one. Makes it a difficult job for, that was a pretty good look. And boy, that was straight.
Got a look that you
want.
wanted.
I just don't know if that was the one they designed. And Ray hits it. 2 possession game, 12 seconds. Wasatch has to score quickly. Feely's going to take the 3-pointer and off the board, no good. Spariton went for the rebound. It's out of bounds. 5 seconds left. And right now, this is looking good for Corner Canyon. Unless Wasatch can get a steal. There's a baseball pass is no good. Spariton's going to get it. Feely with 3 seconds going to take the three-pointer. No good. Ashley Garner gets the board, but that is
nice
it.
Game. Great game.
Final
That
score,
is an amazing game.
Yeah.
57 to 53.
Nothing to hold your head down about Lady Wasps. 6A.
No, I love that they scheduled it even.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of coaches will avoid that and steer as
That's a
far
good
clear
team.
and just get some W's on it.
Yep.
That's a great schedule. I love watching just good basketball.
Yeah,
to be honest.
absolutely.
Corner Canyon really feeling good about their win, I think,
And that's a solid win coming on
Yeah.
the road. 10-2
after that tough
Wasatch.
loss at Ridgeline, too.
Yes.
So let's go ahead right away, guys, talk about players of the game. And, I'll go ahead and start. I think my Corner Canyon player of the game has to be Maya Ray.
Absolutely. And if you'll notice, Maya and Mortensen switched points for today. They got each other's average tonight.
Yeah, basically, right.
And did a great job. Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. And then the Leroy sisters just being able to shoot the lights out when they were open, making shots when you're open. And for Wasatch, who are you going to go with tonight?
Well, and the other thing I was going to say, Maya Ray, not just points, but defensively dominating, not just in steals and disruption, but I think it was probably her a lot on, it was her and Looper and Yeomans making sure that Peyton Banky could not be a factor. And that to me is one of the biggest factors for Wasatch is she had a couple of looks, but just not the domination that she probably could have and has done. So, which is something Wasatch is going to have to figure out because teams probably are really going to focus on Garner and Banky. So for Wasatch, Wasatch had 2 players with 24 points. Banky still had 20.
Right.
And Ashley Garner had 20. So Banky's still very effective, very strong, and but who knows?
Well,
a couple of those others fall at the end of the game.
And it's a little bit of a cop out, but I am going to go with co-players of the game with Peyton and Ashley. Each grabbing that. But and there was a lot of role players. I think Mihaela did a great job tonight. She scored 2 points, but it was a big 2 points
right.
The time that we needed it. Kate Miller played great, and Feely just played her guts out tonight.
Yeah,
couldn't get a lot to fall, but her defensive intensity, and she drew a couple of their good scores and slowed them down a little bit. But yeah, not her night from the field. But I'd go with co-MVPs for both of those young ladies.
Spariton had a real opportunity to be the hero after getting the block shot down on the defensive end on Mortensen, and then had the opportunity to hit that 3 at the end. And so that's a young player being at the right place when she needs to.
Right.
And great future for that player. So
we saw a lot of good things from tonight, but and you can attribute the turnovers of being a little bit rattled in the first game to a really good team. So and that's what happens. And you weren't getting that in some of your region play. You were kind of walking through them and and being able to do what you want. You're going to learn from this and hopefully take it into the playoffs.
Right. So Wasatch, as we mentioned tonight, normally a region game, and normally against Orem for whatever reason, schedules were changed, and Wasatch was able to bring in Corner Canyon, a 6A team from Region 2. Corner Canyon, as we mentioned, they now jump to 9-4 on their regular season, and Wasatch only their 3rd loss of the season, so they are dropped to 10-3.
And just for clarification, one of our viewers is Coach Hermanson. He is the Orem baseball coach. He just he just let me know Orem girls are in 4A.
Gotcha.
So they
Okay.
will they compete at the 4A level. So that's why the girls didn't have a game tonight.
Well, but here's the thing: is I'm looking at the 5A Region 7,
Yeah,
and they're in the region. So they might be 4A in some other sports, but they are showing on Max Preps. They're showing 5A Region 7. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works.
hey, Coach Martindale, we've got our new head football coach, Jody Morgan, is in the house tonight, and I want to give him a few minutes to introduce himself a little bit in the warm-ups, if you're okay with that.
We're going to do that at the men's game. So we're going to do that after we shut off here, and we're going to do that right before the men's game with about 5 minutes before the game time.
Got it.
And we
Perfect.
got you set up to sit with him right here.
Perfect.
We'll do that with this camera, and we'll have you going with that. So,
Awesome. What? Yeah, you just let me know, and I'll have him come over.
Yeah.
The great world of texting.
have him be here, about 7-8 minutes before. So for these teams, Corner Canyon takes the win. Their next will now all be all region. So they play a home game on the 11th of January against Riverton. And then they're on the road at Harriman next week. For Wasatch will go on the road for 2 games beginning this Friday on the 12th. They will be at Cedar Valley, and then next Tuesday the 16th, they will be at Salem Hills. Then Wasatch's next home game for both boys and girls will be January 19th. I believe that is a Tuesday night, and that'll be against Spanish Fork. So signing off here for Sting TV Girls Wasatch High School girls basketball. The final score, Corner Canyon 57, Wasatch 53 in this non-region battle. And for Ken Purdy, I'm Brent Martindale. For Corey Lang and the gang, we'll thank you for joining us on Sting TV.